theory of gems.
Introduction. The theory of gems is a conceptual model that explores the relationships between the universe, matter, and consciousness from a complex and multidimensional perspective. It does not merely provide a suggestive metaphor, but aims to outline an interpretive framework inspired by philosophy, theoretical physics, psychology, cultural anthropology, and ancient spiritual traditions. The central idea is that every human being, object, and form of life are parts of multidimensional superbeings, symbolically represented as gems. Each gem reflects the complexity and interconnectedness of the universe, acting simultaneously on multiple planes of existence. Their facets or interfaces are points of contact between different dimensions, making individuals and systems integral components of a broader cosmic network. This model is based on scientific and philosophical principles such as the holographic principle, string theory, and the nature of consciousness. The theory of gems also embraces reflections on concepts like the collective unconscious and animistic dynamics, proposing a holistic synthesis that unites ancient traditions with modern scientific knowledge. 1. Philosophical and scientific foundations. At the heart of the theory of gems lies the idea of a unifying principle, the archie, conceived as the fundamental matrix that orders and connects everything that exists. This concept echoes the insights of the pre-Socratic philosophers, but is reformulated to engage with contemporary science. Archie and informational field. The archie is an informational field that sustains and regulates the relationships between matter, energy, and consciousness. This substrate is analogous to theoretical physics models, such as the holographic principle, which posits that every part of the universe contains the information of the whole. Gems as complex systems. Gems act as multidimensional nodes, refracting and manifesting the information of the archie. Each facet of a gem represents a specific interface between the superbeing and the dimensions in which it operates, creating a dynamic and interconnected system. 2. The structure of the gem and the superbeing. Each gem is a complex structure that embodies a superbeing, a multidimensional entity acting simultaneously on multiple levels of existence. This superbeing manifests through its facets, representing different entities or individuals. Facets of the gem. The facets of the gem are not isolated entities, but integral parts of a larger system. Each facet is an interface, a point of contact between the superbeing and a specific dimension. For example, a human individual is a facet of the gem operating in the material dimension, while other facets may exist in parallel dimensions. Interconnection of facets. What happens on one facet inevitably influences all others. This principle recalls the concept of quantum entanglement, where particles separated in space remain interconnected at an informational level. Complex systems and overstructures. Gems are not isolated entities. A complex system, such as a swarm of bees or a forest, can be interpreted as a collective gem, where each element is an interdependent facet. At the same time, these collective gems are parts of larger structures, such as planetary ecosystems. 3. The fractal scale of existence. The theory of gems adopts a fractal vision of reality, where each level of existence is both a microcosm and a part of a larger macrocosm. From microcosm to macrocosm, electrons can be seen as miniature planets inhabited by entities that, in turn, are parts of other gems. This perspective suggests a continuity between microcosm and macrocosm, where each level reflects the structure of the whole. Overlapping gems. A human being can simultaneously belong to an individual gem, a familial gem, and a planetary gem. This overlap creates a complex web of relationships and responsibilities. 4. Consciousness as a multidimensional node. Consciousness, according to the theory of gems, is a direct manifestation of the gematic structure, an interface between the superbeing and the dimensions in which it operates. Refraction of consciousness. Each individual, as a facet of a gem, reflects and transmits information across dimensions. This refraction allows individuals to access insights and knowledge that transcend their dimension of belonging. Collective consciousness and egregores. When multiple facets synchronize, a collective consciousness emerges. Egregores, understood as entities generated by collective thoughts, are gemmatic informational fields shaping cultural and social dynamics. Expansion of consciousness. Through altered states of consciousness, such as dreams or meditation, it is possible to access fragments of other dimensions of the gem, broadening the understanding of reality. 5. Philosophical and scientific implications. The theory of gems offers a new perspective on fundamental philosophical and scientific questions. Relational ontology. Being is not an isolated entity, but a dynamic network of relationships. This recalls the thoughts of philosophers such as Spinoza and Whitehead, who emphasize the interconnectedness of parts and the whole. Multidimensional ethics. If every individual action influences the entire gem and, by extension, the universe, an ethical responsibility emerges that transcends traditional boundaries. Every choice must be evaluated for its impact on a multidimensional scale. Theoretical physics and neuroscience, string theory, and the holographic principle provide a basis for understanding the multidimensional structure of gems. At the same time, neuroscience can explain how the human brain functions as an interface between dimensions. 6. Conclusion. Discipline and awareness. The theory of gems is not merely a theoretical model, but a call to action. Recognizing one's role as a facet of a gem requires discipline and awareness. Every individual choice has the potential to influence the whole, making it essential to act with intention and responsibility. Discipline. Discipline is necessary to develop a sense of harmony with the superbeing to which we belong. This includes reflecting on the consequences of one's actions and committing to personal and collective balance. Awareness. Through meditation, inner exploration, and dialogue with others, we can expand our understanding of gemmatic dynamics and contribute to a more balanced and harmonious reality. The theory of gems invites us to see the universe not as a fragmented collection of parts, but as a living tapestry of connections, where every part is significant and necessary for the functioning of the whole. This requires a constant commitment to personal and collective growth, harmonizing the multiple dimensions of existence into a sustainable equilibrium.